NERSA to heed call to have South Africans pay cost-reflective electricity prices by 2018, and union and government negotiators commended for breaking stalemate on salary negotiation. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The National Energy Regulator, NERSA, says it aims to heed Eskom's call to have South Africans pay cost-reflective electricity prices by 2018. NERSA's Tembane Bukula says the regulator will receive Eskom's medium-term tariff application by the end of the month. It will then hold consultations for 2 months before deciding the increase regime for the next 5 years. This will include inputs from industry. The consultation period will end on November 30. NERSA will then hold public hearings on the tariff increases in January before announcing a decision at the end of February next year. Eskom said earlier it was seeking an annual increase of around 15% in electricity tariffs from next year. Public Service and Administration Minister Lindiwe Sisulu has commended both union and government negotiators for managing to break a 6-month-long stalemate on the salary negotiation. State and public sector unions signed a multi-term wage increment last night after engaging each other from the beginning of February this year. Sisulu says the 7% increase is coupled with improvements in substantive issues such as long service awards, maternity leave, and a housing allowance of 900 Rand per month. She says the groundbreaking agreement will allow government to improve service delivery.
The multi-year agreement that we have signed allows us as a government a very important space in which, number one, it will be important for us to take advantage of to plan properly. Secondly, it will be important for us to ensure that as we go to the next round of negotiations, we in government are in a much better position to ensure that we can get value for money from what we are negotiating. It allows us also importantly to ensure that those commitments that we have signed on in the past, we are able to implement now.
The split in the Pretorius family among the Buramach accused has come to blows in the dock at the North Gauteng High Court. The 3 Pretorius brothers and their father are part of the group of 20 men who face 42 charges of high treason, sabotage, terrorism and murder. 6 of the group have been found guilty of high treason so far. The middle son, Kobus, earlier broke all ties with the family. 2 of the brothers exchanged blows today, as Leila Magnus reports.
Kobus' psychiatrist Sonia Jordan says Kobus does not want to be associated with the family's political views anymore. Kobus and the rest of the family ignore each other in the dock, and a quarrel in the dock today at lunchtime ended up in a fistfight in the holding cells between Kobus and Johan. It is unclear what the fight was about and no one wanted to give comment. Leila Magnus, SABC News, Pretoria.
And more police officers in Johannesburg's Hillbrow policing cluster have been seeking counselling in the past year. That's according to police captain and pastor Christopher Joseph. He was speaking to SABC News after memorial service at the Rosebank police station to pay tribute to Captain Nilavati Naidu, who was tragically shot dead by a colleague at the station a year ago. The station commander was also shot 14 times but survived. The 2 women came under fire from a colleague at the station who's just been dismissed. Joseph says staff at Rosebank and surrounding stations have put on a brave face since the incident and have learned to talk about their problems.
Whenever a member knows that he's going through a difficult time in his life, the station commander will refer the member to us, or the member will come himself to us, will give us a brief outline of his problem, and then after that we've got social workers, chaplains and psychologists to assist our members. But we've seen a great increase in members coming forward to speak about their problems, and then we're giving them the assistance that they need.